Hello, Jason here. Today is January 6th, and this is your aftermarket update. So we had a good day here at the Oil Trading Group. We're on a small five-day. We're on a small 3-day winning streak. We have been averaging just a little bit over 40 ticks a day during this winning streak, and so it's been a decent little run here. Before we talk about, could be better actually, talk a little bit about what happened to us yesterday. If you were in the room on Tuesday, January 5th, you know that we got short out of this area. We took one off, added to the position, and we had a trail stop at 31. All right. And so it was right here where we were looking, by the way, for a target down to this 92 area. The market comes down back and forth, takes me out to the tick. I was at 31, actually, takes me out at 32. Comes back, rotates, oscillates around, and then comes and takes our target out at this 35.92, and that's what happened to us yesterday. Had that not happened to us, would have had a very nice winning day yesterday. As it was, we ended up positive 14, 15 ticks, which we'll take, but it could have been a lot better. Let's talk about what happened today, though. We did have a nice OTG trade of the day. We were down a little bit, though, heading into that OTG trade of the day. Before we were able to get out of that and get ahead. Let's talk a little bit about some of the bigger picture perspectives here. As you look at your daily chart, one of the things that we talked about in here on this daily chart is that we've been riding this channel dating back here into October 15th. The daily chart has been inside this channel. We've had a few tests out of that channel, as you can see here, but really today, we broke back down into clearly into the channel, and we have stayed within the framework of the pitchfork as well. So again, been testing the outer boundaries here. We tested the outer boundaries of the pitchfork, came back up, tested the outer boundaries of the channel for several days, came back down into the median line of the channel, back up through, tested it one more time, and then, of course, we slammed home, and we're back squarely in the channel and on a bearish run here today. Taking a look here at your monthly chart, this is December, January, and February. December of 08 and January and February of 09. You can see the lows here as we bottomed out, 32.48. And if you fast forward 7 years later, 33.77 was the low. So 32.48, 33.77. We have those lows back into the 2008, late 2008, early 2009. We have those boundaries or those targets in our sights here. You dip down below that. You go back into, you start going back into September and November of 2001, right? So right after the 9/11 issues, you've got 1670 as a low. You have a few levels before that. One of the things to note here, as you look at this monthly chart, we have spent now, this was back in December, so we're now, we have been 13 months, December of 14, now into January of 14, that have closed below the 200 period moving average, and that is a record for oil that will likely not be broken this month, as the 200 period moving average now is at 62.34. It would be a Herculean move at this point to get you north of that. One of the other things that we talk about in here quite consistently is that the highs or lows for a week are made on Monday or Tuesday. Typically it's a Monday, but it does happen on Tuesday like it did during this week. There was actually the high here was made on Monday. But here, looking into this double dotted line here is the Friday, and actually in this case, it was the Thursday, New Year's Eve. Heading into Sunday's action, we had this rally into price action here on Monday, and it was also based on one of our favorite retracement ideas. If you go back into the end of this week and you grab this low up to that swing high, we came right down into our 70.5. Once we made that bounce, cleared out that high, and then finished making this low, had this real aggressive sell-off on Monday. That was kind of our idea that we would be looking bearish for this week. We waited to see what happened on Tuesday. It's been confirmed. And again, 33.86 is where we're trading today. And this high here is 36. 38.39. So again, you're talking 250, 260 ticks. 400 ticks to get this high cleared out. So I think it's safe to say that we've made the high again here on this Monday. Also, today was FOMC meeting minutes day. It was also crude oil inventory report. So you had a number of things going on today. One of the things that we talked about in the trading room today, and we talked about this at Top Step Trader as well, is that this was a heavy fundamental day, meaning that there was lots of news events. There were a lot of news events that were going to be influencing the market today, and that the technical ideas, while still valid, did have a possibility to be rendered ineffective given the volatile nature of all of the news events that were taking place today. For example, we have the underlying current of Iran and Saudi Arabia having their spat in one of the highest oil-producing regions of the world. You had the North Koreans claiming that they had detonated a hydrogen bomb, which now may be looking as though that wasn't the case. We had the FOMC meeting minutes, and we had the crude oil inventory report. What was interesting about the crude oil inventory report today is that it came out with a very bullish number, yet the market continued to fail all the way down today. So we got bounced around a little bit early in the session. The OTG Trade of the Day video is going to be right here in this region where we get long out of 17 and ride it up into this area up here at 62. And then we took another quick long out of this area again once it came down and rode it back up again. So one OTG Trade of the Day, it's going to be this long at 17 up into this 62 area. And this video is going to last about 15 minutes, but we were down heading into that trade of the day. It ends up being about an 87 tick OTG trade of the day that gets me out of the hole and into positive. And then the second trade that I took, which you will not see here, puts me up the 42 ticks that you see in the top right-hand corner of your screen. So I'm going to let you watch this OTG trade of the day video, and I'll be back with you on the other side. So without further ado, here is the OTG trade of the day. Okay, I'm in again at 17 long. I'm in again. Stop here is 06. Stop here is 06. I'm in long at 17. Okay, there's 24, 25. I'm looking to target 61 now. First target 61. There's 24, 25. We got to get north of 38 now. I'm going to add one at 41. I'll add one at 41 if we make it up that high. Actually, what is the peak up here? The peak there was 40. Yeah, I'll add one at 41. Stop is now at break even here. Stop is now at break even. I should have waited for 17, I guess. I'm going to add one at 41 if we make it that high. $17 is the stop. You've got liquidity at $15.16 again. And some here at 25, trying to hold the lid on it here. 61 is the target on this move. 60, 61. In fact, it's actually 60 is the first target on this rally. I'm going to add at 41. So we'll see. I'm going to add at 41. We'll see what happens here. I'm expecting this thing to push up through that 38. If we get to 38 and can't get through it, then I'm going to bring the trail stop to 27. We'll get 10 ticks off of it. You've got 5 minutes till the top of the hour. I'd like this to move in a straight line here. Okay, there's 29.30. Adding one at 41. Actually, add that at 42. Bring the trail stop here to 18. Should have waited for 17. 60 is the final target. That's not the final target. That is a target. I'll take two off at 60 and see if we continue to rally. We're not going to stay below this 38 for very long, and it's only one bar right now on the 15-minute chart. Now, you have a band of liquidity up there at 38. If we cannot get through 38, then I will go to 27. Actually, I'll probably go to 22, which is where I'm at right now on the stop. 22. Got as high as 35. 60 is the target. That's one of the targets. We got to get through 38, though. You've got 170 limit order short. 173 up there short at 38. I'll add one at 42. $34, $35, $36. We'll see if we can spike up through 38. There's 36. Lots of orders hitting the offer at 36. There's 37. Nothing at 38 yet. We'll go ahead and bring the stop now to 27. The orders at 38 are backing away. There's 38. 42 is the add. There's your 38, 39, 40, 41. Targeting 60 up there. There's 41. Liquidity there. Make this add 43 just in case. Stop now is 27. 28 on the trail stop. 28 on the trail stop. Okay, I'm in again. All right, I'm in again. So trail stop now 31. Break even plus 6 on 3. Target 2 at 60 up top. Target 2 at 60 up top. There's 44, 45. You've got liquidity at 50. Let's go ahead and go break even plus 7 to 32. You've got a new bar on the 15-minute chart coming out here soon. We got to close above 38. We haven't closed above 38 since we've been below it. Taking 2 off at 60. 25 to 60 is 35. There's 45, 46. 104 short at 50. We'll go ahead and go to 35 now. Break even plus 10 to 35 on the stop. I don't want this to pull back too deep here, of course. Let's make this stop 32 for now. 7 ticks to 32. I just want to let this new bar come out in a minute and a half. There's 38. I want to see if we can close above this 38. Come on. Don't roll down the hill on me here. There's the 35. We got as high here as 46. Come on, get north of it here. Stop is at 30. I'm going to give this some space. I think we're going to go to 60. I just got to do it here. Just got to get up through it here. That level there, 50 is going to be sticky at 50. Lots of liquidity there up there at 50. If we get to 50, I'll tighten it up a little bit more. If we get to 50, 45 seconds left here to close 40. 39 or higher. 39 or higher is what I'm looking to get a close on here. 39 or higher. If we can't 39 or higher, I don't know. Stop right now is at 30. That's what I do know. And you've got a new bar in 12 seconds here. So we're not going to close 39 or higher here. We're still not going to close above that 38 yet. There's 37, 38, 39. Come on. Yeah, we did close above it here. So let's go. Get up through 39, 40. Liquidity up there at 50. $48, $60. Well, we'll see. Stop is at 30 right now. And you don't have any liquidity underneath you here. There's 34, 33. That 200% range extension's holding tough. You've got some iceberg orders coming in here at 34. You need 34 to hold. 30 is the stop. $30 is the stop. So you need to get a push back over this 200% range extension. Back up through the 45, 46. You've got liquidity up there at 50. We'll see. Dang. We're at the top of the hour now. Come on, get up through, where did we spike up to? The previous candle high is 46. We need to move through 46. We need to move up through 46. 153 short at 50. 153 short at 50. 155 now. Band of liquidity at 50, then 57. I think we're going to 60 here. That's 20 ticks from here. I'd like it to just pop through it and do it. I'm going to take 2 off at 60 and then look to see if we can have another one try to run for us. But we got to get north of that 46 level still. $42 and then 46. Those are the 2 bar highs here. Okay, there's 46. Get up through that 46. Iceberg order now at 46. Come on, fight your way up through 46. Iceberg up there at 46. You had 142 hit the offer. We hit 47 just briefly, but the orders got soaked in. There's 45. Come on, get up through 46 again. Let's go test 46. Okay, 46, the orders are backing away now. So 50, you've got 160 limit order short at 50. Let's go ahead and bring this stop right now to 32 again. There's 47, 48. Come on, 49, 50. Get up through that 50, hit through that 50. First target is 60. Bringing the trail stop now to 38. Come on, get up through the 50 at 137. That's where the band of liquidity was at 50. You've got liquidity now at 46, trying to hold the floor underneath it. 60 is your target. 60 is your target. The stop now is 35. 10 ticks to 35. Come on, 48, 49. Let's go. Got to get up through that 50. You've had some orders hit the 50 level. We couldn't quite spike through it. That's a concern. That is a concern. You've got then 60 is your target up here. 60 is your target. You really don't have liquidity again until 55. I'd like to get into that 55 zone. There's 49.50. Taking 2 off at 60 if it lets me. 12 ticks. So there we go. 51, 52. Bring the stop here. There's 54. Bring the stop to 41. Come on, get through 54, 55, 56. Bring the stop to 45. 57, 58, 59. There's 60. 2 off at 60. I have 1 left. And we're going to let this one run. Okay, 47 is the stop on the final one. Okay, I'm going to add to this again for a target of 35.03. I'm going to add to this again at 76. Add 1 at 76. I may not make it. My stop here at this point is 43. This is putting me positive on the day. I'm now 36 ticks positive after being down on the day. All it takes is 1 good trade, right? 76 is the add. So even if this takes me out now at 8 ticks, I'm still up 27 ticks after being down on the day. So it just takes one good trade. It's not a ton of ticks to be up, but hey, it's better than being down, right? 43 is the stop here. So we hit that 60. In fact, we got only just a few ticks higher than that at 62, right? Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. There's 44. It's going to get me, and I'm out. So I'm up 27 ticks on the day. Okay, so you saw that we took that last unit off at break-even plus one. That ended up being an 87 tick OTG trade of the day. We did pick up one more small winner today before we called it a day, and ended up the ticks here that are on the report that is accompanying this email. So again, as we head into tomorrow, we're going to be mindful of the fact that the market did have a big ranging day today. In fact, 262 ticks versus 135 10-day average. So we were well over the average daily range tick count here today. So the likelihood that we have another breakout day is probably not as high as it was today, so we'll have to wait and see. Also, you never know what's going to happen in the overnight session to influence the market as we make our way back in here tomorrow. So we'll deal with tomorrow when it happens. Again, we're on a small winning streak here. We are up 121 ticks in 3 days on a two-lot. And so we'll see how this day progresses as we get into it again tomorrow. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending time watching the videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.